True Home Alone Stories 3 animated review. Alright, we're gonna react to another Llama Arts thing. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this, it's because just got out of the shower and Alright, let's go. It became red like the
I recently moved
blood.
out, and I already have a horror story to tell. The house I moved into isn't anything impressive. It's just a house that's appropriate for 1 or 2 people. But I'd say right away, I started hearing weird sounds coming from inside the walls. I first heard it in the kitchen, and then in the bathroom, but on night 3, I started hearing it in my bedroom. I was sure there was some kind of animal living in my walls. I just had to figure out how to get rid of it.
Jaguar.
The next morning, I didn't even have enough milk to fill the bowl of cereal. I couldn't believe I hadn't realized I needed more milk. In fact, I seemed to be eating up all of my food pretty fast. I woke up in the middle of that night to the sound of breathing. Not my breathing. It sounded just like the breathing of a person. I flipped the lamp on and it stopped. I chalked it up as my mind playing tricks on me after waking up.
Man.
The next day was really hot, so I turned on the AC for the first time. I checked every single vent, and some of them weren't blowing any air. One of them being the vent right next to my bed. I peered through the vent with a flashlight. There wasn't even a duct behind the vent. It was just the inside of the wall. It seemed that whatever air duct was in there had been removed. Unfortunately, I didn't look into the air conditioning system while buying the house, so I didn't know about this. That night, I had to sleep in the heat with no AC, so I was up pretty late, constantly rolling around and flipping the pillow over.
That's the worst.
Then I eventually
So
started
my
to
room is in direct sunlight from Georgia sun, so worst type of sun unless you live in like Mexico. Anyway, yeah. So my room, if I don't have my annoying loud fan on, my room gets super hot, and I'm sleeping with no clothes on. When I had the flu, I was sleeping with no clothes on, and I was like hallucinating because my body temperature was like 105. Not a fun time.
the breathing again, but this time I was fully awake. I knew it was real this time. It was coming to my left. I looked to my left at the air vents. The sound was surely coming from in there. I grabbed the flashlight again and shined it in through the vent. I dropped it and screamed. There was someone's face peering through the cracks of the vents. The first thing I saw were their eyes.
Hey guys, do you see my eyes? Kind of reminds me of them because that's the color of the eyes I have. Maybe I was in the vent, and my eyes are kind of big. So's my nose. I got a big nose.
Yeah. I screamed all the way down and out the house. I soon found out there was a crazy, dangerous homeless man living in my walls, and he had been eating my food ever since I moved in.
That's scary. Really scary. Did he call the police? Alright, now we're gonna not answer my question, and we're gonna be watching. Really? All these? Watching bathroom stall airport stories animated, I guess. And here's an ad, and I'm sorry for this. It's really a scary ad. Okay, come on.
Get married.
Let's go. The bathroom stall. Some room bathroom stalls.
So this happened a few months ago. I'm 26. I was at JFK Airport in New York with 5 friends. All of us were about to fly down to Florida to spend the week.
You're a 26-year-old man. A grown 26-year-old man.
In a beach house.
The impression is pretty
We
good.
had a few more minutes to kill in the airport before we would board our flight, and I really had to go to the bathroom all of a sudden. I was baffled to see a line out the door.
I bet because it was all of a sudden a homeless person was living inside of his bladder, and they were like, I want to go out now.
For the bathroom. I noticed a janitor walking by, so I asked her if there was another bathroom nearby that wouldn't be so crowded. She laughed and told me she shouldn't really be telling people, but there was another bathroom past the door she was pointing at, down a narrow flight of stairs and to the left. I thanked her because she was extremely nice and followed the direction she gave me. Sure enough, behind that door that no one would think to open was a small stairway that led down to a really poorly lit, skinny hallway. It was so narrow that if two people were to pass by each other, one person would have to stand against the wall to make room. I found the bathroom right away. The door was extremely heavy and hard to push. Also, the lights were on inside of the bathroom, and it was filthy in there.
It's pretty gay.
It was evident that nobody ever really came in there to clean.
Why was it?
Now, this is a little embarrassing to mention, but when I go to the bathroom in public places, I always try to make sure nobody else is around to possibly hear me going.
It's not embarrassing, I do.
So after checking the stall to see that it was unoccupied, I went back into the hallway for a second to take a look down both directions. To the left, there was somebody standing at the end of the hall, in a dark, unlit section of the hallway.
Pretty scary.
It was a disturbing sight, to say the least. All I could do was awkwardly pull my head back into the bathroom and try to pretend we didn't see each other. I went into the stall and just stood there biting my fingers for a minute, dreading the thought of that door opening. And of course, it did. I saw the man's black shoes under the stall door as he walked to the stall next to mine. He shut the door, and then there was silence. No sound of the man unzipping his fly or sitting down, nothing.
I have a story. It's not scary, but it freaked me out at the time. So I was like 8 or something. I went to a Publix near my house, and I went to the bathroom. And this guy walks in, and he's washing his hands for a straight 3 minutes. So I'm sitting there like, there's no way this guy could be washing off anything. This guy's gonna. I was 8. I was probably any other thing to this, but I was scared as crap. I was like, he's gonna try to kidnap me. There's no reason he should be in here. And then my dad walks in to be like, what are you doing? So I come out, and the guy had nothing on his hands. So that scared me. I'm voice cracking because I lost my voice now.
I realized I didn't really have to go anymore, and went to unlock the stall door. That's when I looked up and saw the man's head peering over the stall, looking at me.
It's pretty gay.
I nearly had a heart attack as my screams bounced off the walls of the tiny bathroom. I ran back up those damn steps and out that door, and then casually walked back over to my friends. I was breathing heavily, but nobody seemed to notice. I didn't tell anyone just because it was embarrassing, and I didn't want my friends to make fun of me in any way. I know, I guess that seems stupid now. We went on to have our Florida vacation and all had a good time. Of course, the thought of that creepy man haunted me every night that week.
But he's gonna be here like in a year or something. Or that. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.